Hey guys, welcome back. Misty had to make an appearance. She was meowing at me, and this intro has taken like 4 different takes because she keeps meowing. So she's like, all right, I made it. We're going on to the couch now. Go. Okay. We're back, and we have another Fab Five and Friends video for you today as part of our soap series this month in November. And she just jumped down and is all over my feet. What are we going to do about it? Now, some of you may be wondering, why is Dopey a part of the Fab Five and Friends? Well, if you're not familiar with runDisney, then you may not know about the Dopey Challenge. This is a 5K, a 10K, a half marathon, and a full marathon on back-to-back days. Yes, you heard that right. 48.6 miles over 4 days. And all of the races are themed after the Fab Five and some of the classic characters. Pluto. I didn't do an Oswald soap. I may have to fix that. Minnie, Mickey, Donald. We've got the Goofy Challenge, which I'll talk about real soon, and the Dopey Challenge. So I had to include that in this month's, even though it's part of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and we could have done like sidekicks or something like that. But this was inspired by the runDisney Marathon race weekend, so I had to include him, especially for all of my friends that were supposed to do the Dopey Challenge turned virtual. So I wanted something for folks to have in order to celebrate as a little memento if they wanted to, because this soap is in the shop right now. If you want to get it to either help motivate you to keep training if you're doing the virtual, or to kind of remember this year by this training cycle, whatever you so choose. And we'll keep making it for, hopefully, the next Dopey Challenge. With that being said, let us jump in and check out how Dopey is made. Hello, friends. We are ready to dive in, and based on the colors here, it almost feels like I am about to do another villains soap, but I promise you, we are doing everyone's favorite dwarf, Dopey. We got our lye water into our oils, and in my oil I have a little bit of kaolin clay, just 2 tablespoons. So, all right, let's keep blending this up. This looks perfect, just so that doesn't fall over. Now it is time to divide up our oils as usual. So I have my top layer. That's pretty good. My drop swirl. That's good. And then this will be my bottom layer. So let's see, Dopey here. We are going to be doing a green on the bottom, purple on top, and a little bit of a goldish color on as the drip. So I have my amazing green here. This is radioactive from Mad Micas. It just is amazing. So I've dispersed this in a little bit of olive oil just to help the neon really break up. I don't want any chunks in here. And then the purple is also a neon. It is Grape Ape. So let me get that in there. And oh my gosh, this is fantastic. This one I didn't use quite as much olive oil, so it's a little bit clumpier, but it's still gonna be fine. I've gotten it kind of, I'm trying to think of a different word besides moisten. I can't. I'm wet. I'm getting it a little bit more damp. That's still not good for a lot of people. Those words don't bother me, but I know they do for a bunch of others. And then the top, I didn't disperse this because I know how well it works. This is Brambleberry's Gold Sparkle Mica. And it's gonna kind of act as a little bit of a tan for Dopey and his outfit. So we have those set up. Next up, I'm going to add my fragrance oil. And oh my gosh, this smells so good. Rainbow sherbet. Sherbet, I don't know, you tell me how you pronounce it. But I thought Dopey's kind of a kid in a way. He doesn't really talk. He's never tried, ma'am, you know. And I thought this would be a good scent for him. I thought, why not? And also, this is not the first time I'm making this because the first time it completely discolored. So I had to remake it a second time right here. You can see the two. And I know, some of you have said you want to wait to see the end cut. You're gonna wait to see how this one turns out because this is a whole new batch. We'll see if I can recreate it. Let me move these off to the side a little bit. Now, for those of you wondering what Dopey is doing in a Fab Five series, well, honestly, it all comes down to runDisney and the Dopey challenge. And if you don't know what that is, runDisney does a bunch of races in Disney World. They used to do them in Disneyland. I've done a couple in Disneyland Paris. But anyway, there's the Dopey challenge. Keep blending this up here. All right, I think this is pretty good here. Let me bang this off a little bit. I'm not that worried about the color, so I'm just gonna kind of plop it in there. Grab our brambleberry mold here. And let's see. There we go. Can you tell I've got a new lighting set up here? And we'll see how this works. Woo. All right. Look at that color. It is, oh my goodness. I'm looking at the screen and it is neon. I love it so much. Anyway, back to the Dopey challenge. Can you tell I'm easily distracted? Squirrel. But anyway, it is a 5K, 10K, half marathon, and full marathon, 48.6 miles on back-to-back days. Can you tell why it's called Dopey? Because you gotta be a little bit dopey to do it. I did it earlier this year in January 2020 for the first time, and it was so much fun. I think I'm gonna do it again in a few years, hopefully when everything's all back up and running. All right, get that done and out. And let me wipe up the sides just a touch here. All right, I think I'm gonna kind of set this off to the side. I don't even know if I need, I'm just gonna kind of use this to whisk it together. I may not even need to blend this up. I'm gonna get my itty bitty whisk, where'd it go? Here it went. And do my gold right here. Wow, these are really liquidy here, which is a good thing. You know, we want to have a nice liquidy color for us to be able to layer, but this is going to need to set up for a few minutes. So what I think I'm going to do is, like I do in these situations, let me go wash a few things. I will come back quickly in probably 5 minutes, my time to finish making this batch. So hang tight, I will be right back. Trying to get all the neon off of my gloves from washing those. You can see some on the paper towel here. I think I do want to give this just a tiny pulse. I think that's good. All I needed. This is setting up nicely. I'm still going to use a spatula to break the fall here. All right, yes, that's looking good. Let me use my spatula here, which I just cleaned up. Give this a nice, beautiful stir. These colors together are just fantastic. All right, let's see if I can do this without breaking. Let's start here. There we go. This is good, 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 good. I'm happy, I'm happy. No, I'm Dopey, different dwarf. Okay. All right. There we go. Let's do a few drips here. I'm staying pretty close to this mold because I don't want to break through into the green. And hopefully doing it this way will prevent that. All right, here we go. This is gonna be good, I can tell. Yes. All right, now let me ask you guys this. If you have ever done a runDisney race, what is your favorite? And if not, now that you're hearing me talk about it, do you have any interest? There are a number of race weekends. Marathon weekend that I've mentioned is one of them. Princess, Star Wars, Wine and Dine. There's the races in Paris. They just started, they were gonna do a Princess one in May this year, but obviously that didn't happen. I've done the ones in September twice now, and they are fantastic. If you haven't done them before, I would be curious to know who your favorite dwarf is then. Do you have one? This is getting pretty full, so I think I'm gonna scrape this out into some cupcake containers that I have, some little silicone cupcake containers, and these will become little samples when you place orders. Let's get some more of this gold here in, because we're gonna do a little bit of a swirl on top, like I love to do. You guys, come on. You could predict this by now, I'm sure you could. I just love the way it looks on top. Maybe it's the quilter in me that kind of sees some similar patterns to it. I don't know, but I do. I really enjoy doing that. Also, it means that I don't need to be super duper neat with this top. All right, there we go. I like that. Let me do a preliminary cleanup here. I'll probably have to go back again, but I will wait. And we will get a popsicle stick and do our traditional overlapping figure 8 on top of our soap, just to really get some nice motion here, which again makes sense for Dopey. All right, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna add anything to the top of it because I want this to be unisex, because if someone is doing the Dopey challenge and they want something that can commemorate it, whether they're male or female, no matter what gender they identify with, I want them to be able to enjoy this. So that is it. We will cut into this to see. Hopefully it's gonna look a whole lot better than this. If you get, this is a coconut scent, so if you get a coconut scent that's in these colors, it's from these bars that I cut up. We'll see if it looks similar to these. We'll kind of do a comparison, and I will show you in the outro. So stick around, and I don't know, we'll see if this ends up being a little dopey, a little bit goofy. Not even the right film franchise, I know, but we'll find out. Stick around. All right, I think we are ready to cut into Dopey, but before we do, remember I showed you this Dopey soap that I first made and how discolored it is? I thought I would cut this in half and really show you. Look at that discoloration. You can see how bright it was supposed to be. And let's do another slice here. Yeah, this way you can see a little bit more of that purple and how much that discolored. So this is why I ended up wanting to redo this soap. It smells fantastic, it works fine. This is a coconut, and I love it, but that's the thing with the vanillin that we have sometimes in soaps, it discolors it. And it's why a lot of my fragrances are either done in like fruity or floral or earthy notes and not food type fragrances. I'm gonna take a tiny snippet off the end here. We're gonna hide this. I don't wanna see what it looks like. And let us slide this over and cut into our Dopey soap here. Ooh, this cuts like a dream. All right, look at that. I like that one. Let's keep cutting. Let's get in here a little bit more, because sometimes you get a couple more in and it looks really cool. Ooh, we got a little bit of little bubble there from it, but I love that gold with the purple. It looks really nice there. I like that. Let's see. Yeah, this is looking good. I like these colors together. That green is really bright and just enjoyable. And I love the gold and the purple together. Look at that. Yeah. I am enjoying this. It smells really good. Yeah. All right, I am enjoying this. I like it quite a bit. And look at those tops too. This is the thing with the swirls, the kind of figure eights that I do. I just think it creates these beautiful, look at that segment. And then you open it up and it looks really cool. All right, let me check in with you in a little bit. And actually I will show you this over here is from a previous batch. So every little batch, I'll flip this around. Every little batch looks just a little bit different. This one's ready to go in the shop. These will be up there because I know there are a number of you that are doing the Dopey challenge and want something to remember it by, which I don't blame you. All right, I will check in. Well, as you can see, it doesn't discolor much. It's gonna look great, but I will check in with you in a little bit as I wrap this up. All right, what did you think? We know that the first one right here was kind of a flop. Still smells good, the coconut. So if you want a sample of this, let me know. And I do have several coconut soaps in the shop that I have embraced the discoloration with. But I gotta be honest, I think it was meant to be because this soap right here, first of all, come on, can we talk about that neon green? It is fabulous. But this smells like sherbet. Like, it really smells like that. It's fantastic. I love it. It's just, I think this ended up being the perfect soap for Dopey. It's childish in a way. It's kind of like silly and dopey in that respect. So I actually think it was all meant to be. I was originally thinking nutty in terms of a little crazy with the coconut, but yeah, like, look at the difference. Exact same coloring, but yeah, meant to be. Let me ask you this. What scent would you equate some of these characters with, especially Dopey? Is he a little nutty, a little childish, or something else? Like, did I get this right? Was I in the right direction with both of these, or would you have done something totally different? Let me know in the comments below. Definitely like this video, which it helps other people see it, and subscribe to see when more of these videos are coming out, because we've got a few more in the hopper. But until next time, guys, please get out there, create something beautiful. Have a fabulous day. I will see you guys real soon.